Okay guys, this is the third video in the Mercury retrograde series. You don't have to watch them all. Whenever you come across this is cool too. But I thought we'd look at the energies that are going on right now. It's weird, I'm seeing like the frame kind of closing in. Maybe feel like something's closing in on you. But anyways, we're gonna look at the energies right now and see what's going on. I'm also like getting this like echo sensation. Like this room is echoey. I definitely need a carpet in here, but I'm getting like I'm hearing it. It's weird, guys. Okay, so maybe something is echoing from the past. Oh, that's potentially why. My microphone's not plugged in. How the hell did I know that through my ear? I can't hear it when it's plugged in. Wow, guys, that was super weird. Okay, let's go, let's go. So maybe pay attention more to your sensations because they might be trying to tell you something. Let me just make sure that's all in there. That's the first kind of real mess up I've had with technology so far with Mercury retrograde. Okay, this spread here is going to focus on relationships. This particular reading for the retrograde. This is a kind of a bigger one than the others. Well, 6-card placement, but we'll see what comes up. What's going on for the collective in terms of relationships during this Mercury retrograde? What's going on? I mean, the last one was kind of about relationships, but I don't know. Maybe this is a different energy. Something's over, something's ended, okay? What's coming back up at this time? What energies are coming back up at this time? Something that you thought was over and done with. So this could be a person coming around, or it could just be the energies, the sensations of something coming around. My doorbell just rang. I said somebody's coming back. Well, I'm not going to answer it anyways. Am I expecting something? No. Okay. That's so weird, guys. It's like a little weird synchronicities are happening right now. If they ring it again, I'll pause it. It's probably just a package, a delivery. Someone's stealing my deliveries. Okay, let's focus here. What is this past energy connected to? The Empress. Okay. I'm going to clarify all of these. Let's get them out. Why is this energy coming up right now? Page of Swords in the reverse. What have you healed in relationship to this situation? What have you healed? The Hangman in reverse. What healing still needs to occur, which is why it would be coming back up. Ooh. This card came out, 6 of Cups in reverse, and I'm also seeing here that 7 of Swords again. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse, 9 of Cups in the upright, 4 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, and 7 of Swords. Oh, this is not nice, guys. Who is this person? Somebody who is not cooperative, okay? And somebody who gets off on some kind of drama. They might play like rejection games to you. Rejection games to you. No, with you. The hell was that noise? Anyway, they might pay. I can't even speak now. Here comes Mercury retrograde in full effect, but it's about this reading. It's like they can't communicate properly with you, or they didn't in the past. They like to play this game to you, which tells me, and that I didn't use the word with, it tells me that you really weren't down for it. You really weren't playing the game. They were playing it at you. Okay? For many of you, they told you were playing the game with them, but you weren't. They had no intention to like really work on things. It was just shitty. It was shitty shit. Okay, I'm not saying this, it was like that for the whole relationship, but there was definitely a motif, I heard a motif here with this particular person. Okay, so there's some healing that still needs to occur around this shitty shit energy that's connected to a past connection, potentially a past soulmate connection, could be someone you knew from childhood, or just someone that you felt like a child around, like they brought out that vulnerable spot in you or that vulnerable part in you. Where will this take you? This healing and all of this Mercury retrograde stuff. 6 of Swords in reverse. Okay, let's start clarifying here. It's weird, guys. I'm hearing the doorbell again, and it's not actually going off, but I'm like that echo again. I'm hearing it. So maybe someone's going to show up right at your door. Or they're going to send you something. For some of you, they're sending you a package or a letter. Someone has something that they want to say to you. Or you have something you want to say to somebody. And it might actually come up. Okay, so let's see. Let's clarify this 10 of Swords for the energies that are coming back up at this time. Please clarify that 10 of Swords. 2 of Pentacles, which is at the bottom here too. 2 of Pentacles. This was coming up a lot in the other readings I did. The 5 of Cups. Yeah, something that you were involved with that kept you off balance. Like it kept you in a state of like anxiousness. I feel like somebody kept you on your toes, kept you preoccupied and busy with their crap, like distracted you from things that you needed to be paying attention to. Somebody was toying with you, okay? Someone was playing with you. And that's ended, right? That's totally ended. But it's starting to come back up. And again, like I said, it could actually be this person, or it could just be the energies around it. You might want to check and see when the last Mercury retrograde was. I don't know off the top of my head. And think about what was going on at that time, even if you were disconnected from this person, because those feelings might be the ones that are coming up. Because there seems to be something still here to deal with, either for you or the other person. Like if you're a soulmate connection and this person still hasn't dealt with everything, you could potentially be feeling their energies of trying to sort out the mess in their head while you have moved on. But there is something here. It's not great. Like whatever they're doing or whatever they did. It's like somebody, this is what I'm getting, like somebody, I think there's a word for this or a terminology, but it's like somebody would like fake break up with you just to see how bad you wanted them. Like they wanted you to chase them. Like they wanted to see how badly you wanted it, so they would keep breaking up with you or keep picking fights to see if you would make up with them. But they didn't want to let go themselves. It also kept you distracted and focused on them. Yeah, completely. 8 of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the 6 of Coins. Completely all of your energy and focus and attention and your thinking and your knowledge was on how can I get this person to participate in some cooperative equal exchange? How can we work on this? Really kept you stuck here. Okay, so let's see what this Empress is. Okay, what is this energy connected to? What is this Empress about? Five of Pentacles with the 8 of Pentacles again. It's like, guys, it's like somebody left you out in the cold. I know this is such a cliche phrase, but well, it is, right? But it made you feel like a dog almost. Made you feel like a dog. I don't know, guys. It's kind of nasty. It's like the first real negative, super negative feeling I'm getting here, and I'm still hearing that ding dong, okay? So maybe that's like a nickname for them, a ding dong. I don't know. But it's like, somebody left you out in the cold and continuously tried to get you to, like, you had to work to get back in their good graces because they either felt like they were better than you, or they had something to give you and you had to keep working for it, or they would make you feel really beautiful and perfect and the one, but then they would do something really crazy, I heard, really crazy, that would just throw the whole dynamic off, and it's like you'd have to start again. For some of you, this has to do with work and this person's financial situation. Others of you, this energy from the past has to do with your mother or their mother, or something is connected, like this toxic relationship you had with this person is linked somehow to a relationship you have with a mother figure, or that they have with a mother figure. There's some abandonment issues here on this person's side, and I think there's something here about that you need to look at, about abandonment. Why is this energy coming up now? Page of Swords in the reverse. Well, it's like you decided to stop thinking about it. I mean, he has his back to the whole spread. It's like you decided that you're going to shift your energy somewhere else. And where he's looking is actually at the stack over here with the Two of Pentacles. It's like you're going backwards almost. You've gotten over something. I saw 1119. I don't know. I felt like saying that in 1122. It's like you've gotten over something, or you put something to rest, you know, and you got rid of some person, some situation, and you're moving forward, but you're moving forward in a way in which you're moving backward. And so the energy is coming back up because you're not meant to go back to the way you were. I heard back to the place you lived. You're meant to do something else. I'm not hearing go forward, but you're not meant to go backward. Magician, you're meant to manifest something with this energy, to use this energy from the past to manifest something. Queen of Wands in the upright, Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and the Five of Swords. For some of you, you've gotten rid of a whole bunch of people in your life. You're meant to use this energy to manifest I take no shit attitude. Yeah, an I take no shit attitude, but you're not there quite yet. You're still working through it. There's still people in your environment that are not treating you right, and you know it. And so this energy is coming back up to get you to really like stand up again for yourself. Knight of Wands, High Priestess, Four of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like this energy is rushing back in to get your knowledge, your deep knowledge of who you are, and your intuition and your psychic abilities, I heard, and the synchronicities, and all. Pay attention to your surroundings, pay attention to your feelings, so that you can stand your ground, you know, be firm in who you are, and not let anybody interfere with your healing process and your peace. Okay, I just want one card for the Magician. Thank you. Nine of Pentacles. This came out in the last spread. So you're meant to manifest here some independence, some sense of security for yourself. Okay, that anybody who disrespects you, you're going to release them and let them go. Another card came out, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you're not going to wait around for any shit to grow. Okay, guys, so it's like you got rid of a toxic relationship. The feelings around that are coming back up, or the person's coming back around. And this is happening because Spirit wants you to really step back into your power, or step into a new power, not back, sorry. Step into a new power where you just don't put up with shit from anybody, like anybody. Some of you, and this isn't for everyone, some of you are people pleasers, right? And so you don't want to tell someone like, hey, that doesn't work for me. Don't talk to me like that. Or I'm never talking to you again because you did such and such. Like you don't want to ask people for what you need either. Like, I need you to do this, you know? You're more in the submissive role just because of the way you've been cultivated, your experiences have cultivated that in you, and this people pleasing, you know, it's part of your psychology, etc. Okay, so now it's time to move really move past that and step into this new energy because you've learned a lesson. Okay, and for some of you, you're not really people pleasers, but you're still keeping some people around who just irritate you. It's like an irritation. You've gotten rid of the big toxic one, but there's irritations, and you're not handling it the way that you need to manifest the kind of power you're looking for, like empowerment as well as external power. All right. What have you healed? The Hangman in reverse. Well, you've healed that whole rumination. I need to see things from a different perspective. What am I missing? You know, so on and so forth. You've healed that. I'm hearing Pisces as well. You've healed that and you're ready to get yourself unstuck, or you are unstuck. Clarify the Hangman in reverse. There's that Four of Swords again. Yeah, you've healed that. Okay. You're able to rest a little bit from this heartbreak. You've healed from this heartbreak. You've pulled the swords out, right? You've pulled them out of your heart. You've dislodged that kind of pain. You have them hanging now on your wall to remind you that you're not going to be doing this again, that you're always going to work with that Ace of Swords. You're always going to work with the truth. You're always going to be true to yourself and not let somebody fuck with you, basically, right? Fuck with your heart. Unnecessarily, I heard. So maybe if you don't have people around you right now that are irritating you in a similar way that this person did, I heard it's a potential that there could be an energy coming forward in the future who will test you. So now during this Mercury retrograde, Spirit's getting you to really like remember how to cut people out, take that Ace of Swords when you need to, and say, no, I don't need anybody. I'm on my own. Go away. Get out of here. All right. What healing still needs to occur? Right? And this is where all this shit came out before. Six of Cups in reverse. I heard even thinking about this person as a soulmate might not be useful anymore. You have Eight of Cups here. Yeah, it's like the cups that you're walking away from. Now, this is occurring somewhere in your, I heard in your body, in your subconscious. Like, it doesn't have to be completely conscious. But even like if you watch a tarot reading and somebody starts talking about a past person, why does your mind go to this past person? Is it because it's the last past person, or is it because there's something still rolling around in there that needs to be sorted out? Because what you need to heal, what healing still needs to occur is this Eight of Cups is walking away, but this guy's still drinking from one of the cups that he's trying to walk away from and leave behind. So you haven't completely released something. Let's get one more. Even though you've healed. It's like a danger zone, okay? It's like a danger zone. You've done the work, you've healed all of this beautiful thing, beautiful things, and you've gotten yourself to a new place, but it's like you're teeter-tottering on some dangerous energy here because you still haven't fully detached. Even though it's like you're not pining for the person or whatever it is, you're not crying over them in that way, their energy is lingering, and it's like Spirit's like warning teeter-totter. I'm saying warning teeter-totter. Get that cup off of the other end of the seesaw. That's what I heard. Okay, let's... Six of Cups in the reverse, clarifying the Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you gotta just cut that. I don't know how you do that. Because I feel like you want to. Seven of Swords here. How do you cut that? Well, you think about all that bullshit and you put that bullshit back where it belongs. Some of you need to return something to this person. Energetically send the energy back. Like, hey, you're still fucking lingering in my mind and in my body or whatever. I heard getting turned on. I don't know, guys. But you're still lingering around me and I need to send that energy back to you now. Okay, so some of you need to return to sender these swords. Others of you have something actually of this person, and this came up in another reading. You need to get rid of that. Where will this take you? Six of Swords in the reverse. Why is this in the reverse, Spirit? Clarify this. Why is this in the reverse? The Hierophant. Yeah, there's something you're missing. A lesson. There's that Seven of Swords again, with the World at the bottom. Look at this World. You're still entangled. There's still a cycle. It's like the cycle is closed, but there's like a little gap you haven't fully closed, and it's like, it's dangerous, okay? You need to go back. Where will this take you? All of this energy is taking you to go back. The reason it's surfacing is to get you to think backwards into this commitment you had with this person, into this lesson. If it wasn't a commitment, I don't know, into the lesson or that you shared with this person. Okay, what did you learn from them? I said this happens all the time. I said, okay, I don't know. Think about the things they said to you. What kinds of social norms did they break? How did they embarrass you in public? I heard. Think about those kinds of things, okay? You don't want that energy attached to you, because you're being dishonest with yourself. The longer you keep this person's energy around, the longer you stay dishonest to yourself. So this Mercury retrograde is really asking you to reevaluate your attachment in some way. Some of you really need to stop calling this person a soulmate, regardless of whether they were or not. It's like you need to, I heard, flush it down the toilet. Okay, can we get some advice out here? Surrender to the divine. Don't hold on to something that the universe is pushing you away from. Don't hold on to the pain either. Learn the lesson and move on. You know, it's like learning a math lesson in grade 9, and then you're in university doing physics, and you're still thinking about that lesson from grade 9, and it's like, you've come so far, you don't really need to return there, okay? It's already embedded in you. You don't actually need to open your grade 9 textbook, you know, and revisit that lesson. It's like, have faith that that's been embedded in you, that lesson. Because you're like okay, so it's like you're holding on to the textbook from grade 9. Go with me on this analogy. You're holding on to this textbook, and you don't need it because you're doing physics in university. Like, you don't need that textbook anymore. Okay, but you're attached to it for some reason, because in grade 9, that's when you have that epiphany. That's when you fell in love with math. Or this person, right? You fell in love with that, or there was something that attached you. You found your calling, whatever. It was a big moment for you. So it's like memorabilia. You don't want to get rid of it. But every time you look at it, you're devaluing your own knowledge. You're reminding yourself kind of like subconsciously you're feeling, your mind is picking up this idea that you still need that rudimentary knowledge when you don't. Okay, so go back and look at that textbook now and really look at the lessons and what the hell went on there, and think about, do you really need to hold on to it in that way, that in this particular way that you're holding on to it, or can you just let it go completely? It's difficult to describe, because it's like, yeah, Spirit wants you to learn from the lesson and look back on that, and so you can step into your power now, but also like, let it go as well. You need to get to the point where you don't need to look back, because there's nothing there to look back on. It's just become you. Step out of your comfort zone. Let's get one. What's that about? Step out of your comfort zone. This is keeping you stuck for some of you. Even though you've put it to rest, it's keeping you stuck. Look at the bigger picture. Right, so it's like, okay, you're doing physics in university. It's like, why are you doing physics in university? What's the big picture, right? Why are you looking for love? Why do you want to love someone? Why do you want a relationship? What's the big picture? What is the purpose of it? You know, how does it serve you, right? And if it serves, and there are reasons why love serves us. And then once you see that big picture, there's no need to have that little textbook in this gigantic, like, beautiful library you have of, like, so advanced feelings and thinking and people. Whew, I hope that made sense, guys. I'll see you next time.